Right, I'm here on Saturday the 2nd of June at Leicester Cathedral, and we're going to be having a little walk around the cathedral with my friend Beverley Farrand, and Bev is going to be talking about some of the preparations the cathedral has made for the Jubilee celebration this weekend. And here she is.
Hi, welcome to the cathedral. We're doing lots of things to celebrate the Jubilee. We've decorated it with the flags and banners that we had outside the diocese headquarters. We've also got the same colour theme of flowers, and one of our flower arrangers is presently doing the flowers.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, I know that you really do. Oh, you looked up, that was quite good. I know that you don't like being committed to video and stuff like that, but it is very amateurish.
Yes.
As you'll
That's
expect
my flower
from me.
arranging.
So, what are you? Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you're doing?
I'm doing a flower arrangement here as we walk into the cathedral. I'm using the colours of yellow to represent, well, it's sort of, because of the royal occasion, we thought we'd echo the flowers that we had at the time of the Queen's visit. But also it, for me, represents the gift of the Holy Spirit that came, that we celebrated at Pentecost last week.
The gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving. Exactly.
Smashing. And you missed out the would you like to introduce yourself bit.
My name's Julianne and I'm a chaplain.
Thank you, Julianne. Promise not to try and film you again.
Over here we move to Canon Anne Redcliffe, who's one of our canons and wardens, and she's got Cathedral Cafe set up for the week with tea, coffee, juice, biscuits, and
cakes, things like that. And it's part of just showing hospitality because people come in, and it's a way of engaging with people because they want to talk to us. And sometimes some very deep conversations happen that started with, would you like some tea or coffee?
Now, do you actually have any special Jubilee-themed confectionery?
No.
We will have on Monday. We will have a Jubilee tea party inside if it's raining, but hopefully we can have it outside in the precincts. Hopefully the sun will shine and we'll have to have the parasols outside. So fingers crossed for nice weather on Monday afternoon between 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock. 2 till 4.
Right. So that's an invitation.
That's an invitation for everyone to come and celebrate Jubilee.
Although people are watching this video in the year
everybody that watched it.
2219, it'll be a bit late.
Yes. Yes.
So I noticed, for example, in one of the shops today, I saw a donut which had white icing on it and red and blue sprinkles.
Nice.
So that's the kind of thing that can be knocked up fairly quickly, I think, if one was inclined to. Now, of
We
course...
also have, next to the tea stand,
Yes.
we have what the royal party signed when they came to Leicester, with the Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh and the Duchess of...
Oh, the actual royal signatures,
royal
eh?
signatures. And we also have photographs from the royal visit around.
Right, there's quite a few of these around the cathedral
There's
today,
a few of
which
these
are
around.
montages, aren't they, of... and I'm not going to... Maybe I'll try and get a bit of close-up on a few of them, but... Keep talking while I'm doing it.
And there's a really nice new one that's been produced with photographs that's been sent in by people where you were on Jubilee Day, and people were asked on Facebook to send in your picture, and then it's been made into a large montage picture.
Was that the psychedelic one that we're
That's
going to have a
the
look at in a
psychedelic
little
one
bit?
that
Yes.
When you go too close, you can't really see what's happening.
As well as that, we've still got the royal chairs set up.
And you can come and be the Queen and sit on the royal chairs, yes.
And central message.
I can't really count that as one of my life ambitions somehow, but... And there's some mementos here
There's
from the day.
mementos from the day. There's a video of the service and other aspects from within the visit to Leicester. There's postcards, pens and cups available to purchase.
Right, I'm definitely... This is my birthday wish, this one. It's not my birthday till the end of November, so that gives people a chance to save up and get a mug with the Bishop and the Queen on it.
Could be better.
Some of these pictures are really great.
They tried to represent the whole life of Leicester by showing everybody in the colourful life.
It was quite an honour, really. You know, whatever you think of the monarchy, however your republican or monarchical feelings are positioned, the idea that the Queen started officially
Leicester,
the
yes.
Jubilee in Leicester is a coup for the city. It's quite an honour for the city for that to happen. Right, and what's this? This is a collection of the
cuttings that were out
from
before
the
the service
paper.
to show that she was coming to Leicester and what people were doing. And my personal favourite one is the Queen's face on the watermelon.
That didn't just spontaneously. It's not like visions went inside there. Yep. Although since I used to work for a health and safety exam board, the headline right next to it is a particular favourite of mine. Right, no comment on that. Okay.
And then this is the montage.
Right, I'm going to take this from
A distance.
further away, and we'll walk in on it, and then there's a kind of whoa freak out moment
Yeah.
where the pictures change. Where shall we? I think I'll take as my target the Duke of Edinburgh's breast pocket handkerchief. Okay. So what does it say on the bottom? It says, to commemorate the visit of the Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh, and the Duchess of Cambridge to Leicester Cathedral and St Martin's House at the start of the Diamond Jubilee Tour, March 8th, 2012. And
this mosaic is
yes,
created with
let's
photographs
move it a
taken
bit.
on the day and sent in by people of Leicester and Leicestershire.
so right in the middle of his handkerchief, that's the programme or something, isn't it? Because you can see the little sort of insignia.
It's a nameplate off the table,
Right.
and it is the Queen's nameplate.
The Queen's own nameplate.
For-
Yes, well, what could be more
for the
appropriate? Really?
actual table.
So these pictures are...
There are the pictures that were taken by the diocese, or pictures people sent in of where they were.
Yes.
The programme's here.
Right, that's the programme there, yes. I wonder if I should just keep looking at it till I can spot somebody that I know. Oh, right, there's Raman Bai Barber, who is the secretary of Sri Sanatan Mandir Hindu Temple, a long-time member of the Council of Faiths. The previous royal visit then was when the Duke of Wessex came to Sri Sanatan Mandir about a year ago. I was present at that one. I wasn't present for the Queen and Prince Philip's and Duchess of Cambridge's visit, but I did see the Duke of Wessex, who was really quite funny, actually. But then he has a bit of a career on the stage as well. So let's just go back.
And see how it works.
Yes. This is an impressive piece of work, that one. Right, and there's some more.
Some more pictures.
So the cathedral's dotted with pictures all over just now, isn't it, of these?
Yes.
Yes, they're very attractive, colourful. Now, there was a fear of colour clash between
She
the
had
Queen's
the same
coat.
colour as one of the canons.
Yes. Is there a picture of that, or has that just been politely glossed
I think
over?
It's on the montage. I don't think it's
All right,
on
then.
any of the. And around in the different chapels,
Yes.
we have prayer stations from the whole life of the Queen. So we start at the beginning with her dad's coronation.
For the uninitiated, Bev, would you like to explain what a prayer station is?
It's a place where there's different types of prayer written out that you can read, and you can do an actual activity. So the prayers are written at this side, and this is a prayer that the King George VI quoted in his Christmas broadcast. And at this prayer station, you can offer grains of incense onto charcoal, which has gone out. And at some of them you can offer candles, which is the one in the next chapel.
I was just trying to be conscious there not to say PlayStation rather than prayer station.
This is the Queen's own coronation. So we have a black drape because it was a sad time for her because her father had died. And it's still in black and white. But you have on the opposite side the candles, and the altar is full of candles for light, but they're not lit.
It's really beautiful, little tableau, that, isn't it?
Yes. And then the other prayer stations continue around with the different Jubilee themes, but I'll take you down this way. So if you look up at the corona, which was produced, don't over the
You want
it was produced
Okay.
by Sue Pycroft for the Queen's visit, and it's made of willow. And from this side it looks pink.
Yes, I need to get a bit
If you
closer
go-
because the light's coming straight through it.
If you go to the other side it looks blue colour.
Oh, that's impressive. Sue Pycroft.
Sue Pycroft works for Bamboozle Theatre Company, and she works using willow weaving, which was also in the film the stage production of Warhorse. She's a local artist.
Oh, and she keeps getting pushed at me on Facebook as someone I may know. So, well, now that I could say that I do, really.
And if you see, as you come round, it changes colour.
Oh, yes. What a lovely thing. How long is that going to remain there?
Until after Jubilee week,
Right.
at least. Underneath the Queen sat, and the Duchess and the Duke sat on
Yes.
chairs, which are available for the public to have a look at, which are present in one of the other chapels.
Right.
And the chapel that has children's activities all week.
Do you know that'll be an eternal mystery in the world of YouTube? Why a disembodied voice said 17 in the middle of this video.
So you can sit on the Queen's chair
Well, you should do that.
under the Queen. Or you can be
You
the
got tired of it now, have you?
Or you can be the Duchess, which is more comfortable.
Right, and she doesn't do the wave yet. She hasn't been in the job long enough to have developed her own wave.
And we also have activities for children to do, so they can draw or write a prayer.
Yes, what's this? It says write or draw a prayer for the
Prayer.
Queen and
Write or draw a
write or
poem.
draw a poem for the Queen.
And you can also do the big thank you. You can write your own thank you note,
Yes,
and
that's it.
someone has.
Is it? Right, and this one says, to Mrs. Queen, I could not see you at York. Right, there you go then. Are these messages for the Queen?
This is one
Or-
of the trees that lined the paths for
Yes.
the Jubilee, with the ribbon still on, and they're messages and prayers for the Queen.
What? Okay, could you hold that one up again? Thank you.
This is from Chloe. It says, thank you for Queen Elizabeth II and Princess Catherine. Having them in our lives make many people happy.
There's some ones that they're almost like tiles, aren't they? That
Yeah,
are done on
and they've
quite
done them
lovely.
on crowns and hearts.
Well, could you read that one out, please?
Lily says, Dear Queen Elizabeth II, thank you for visiting Leicester and being a good queen. I hope you wave and
I hope you wear a nice time in
wear a
Leicester.
nice time in Leicester.
That's a very Leicester way of putting it. Okay, lovely. Is that the end of our tour?
Yes. And we're going to do, on Tuesday, we'll be showing the St Paul's service in the chancel, in the High Part, and there'll still be tea and coffee available all week and children's crafts. We've also got, tomorrow, the cathedral community are going to the big lunch down in Humberston Gate.
Yes.
By the big screen.
Here's another one of these prayer
Prayer
stations.
station. This is the Jubilee one.
The last
Using
one, so
our
there's
own-
5 then.
The 5th prayer station, using our own pictures.
Right, let's have a closer look since he's had the Leicester
These are some of our
pictures.
cathedral children. And a lot of the cathedral members, and the congregation members, are in the pictures. And that's what the table looked like that they sat on.
Yes.
You
Right.
had the dole drummers, which I thought were really good.
Let's look at that. All right, yep. That was part of the multiculturalism.
Yes.
There was these lovely banners that I took pictures of
The
them.
really nice peace banners,
And,
yeah,
put
unfortunately
them
they
on
were
the blog.
vandalised.
Yes.
They're
Right.
still in the back.
I think what I'll do is I'm going to do a last big view on that montage. And Julianne, would you like to nominate a part of the montage for me to zoom in on as I walk down to it?
Do you have to ask the Dean permission when you do that?
Okay, Bev, pick a body part.
The button, the second button down.
Second button down.
Yeah.
Right, yo.